Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click the link below in order to find out more.
Website for 40 bucks, and it has a few problems. I hear you fix things. I said, sure, no problem. So he got a couple chargers with it, one good battery, one bad battery. This one, you pull the trigger and it makes the sound as if it's spinning, but this doesn't spin. And this one, the chuck, is locked in the fully retracted position. So we're going to fix these 3 problems. Stay tuned. Fixed. There's your problem. I should not be able to keep that from turning. See, the fan's moving. Fan's moving, but this isn't. It just looks like this is pressed on. And not all that tightly. Okay, so I think I see where the problem is. The press fit of this gear to this shaft is quite anemic, and that is our problem. Okay, so this is our problem child. How can we fix it is the next question. Loctite, super glue, rough up the shaft. We have a super simple plan. We need to press this back onto the shaft with a little bit of glue on it. And that's probably going to take a little bit of force since I scratched up that shaft a little bit to give us the glue something to bite into. I got a piece of metal here that the shaft is going to push against. That way I don't ruin the brushes or the internals or anything like that. And then we'll press the pinion gear on like that in the vise. Super glue, essentially plastic glue. Alright, push that like so. Okay, I think that's about as far on as it was before. Let me bring it out just a bit. Just bending it. There we go. Alright, she's all back together now, and she appears to be working. Ah, freaking burns. Man, that sounds crusty though, right? That drivetrain just sounds nasty. Alright, so 2 out of 3 done. Now on to battery. So let's see what battery issue looks like. Okay, so plug that in. Green light. Das blinking green light means charging, according to that little symbol. Alright, and oh, blinking red light means battery damaged, apparently. Not overheat, it looks like. But, well, it's got a battery with a crack through it. So, I'm guessing some bad cells or some undercharged cells. And unfortunately, I don't have the proper security driver bit for that. It takes one of those ones where you need the hollow in the center. It's a T15 with a security bit. So, I think I'm gonna have to go to Menards and get one. Hopefully they have it. Okay, it's been a minute. Went to the store, got what I needed, came back. There we go. Okay. Alright, as you not look at yourself. Carefully, carefully. Now, so with some gentle prying, so we went ahead and isolated these 2 cells by desoldering those wires. And should get around 3.7. So 3.7, 3.7, 3.7, and Zippo 0. And 405. So, this is a bad cell. Okay. Now, these are spot welded in place. So, I mean, I can break the spot welds off. Fairly certain of that. Just getting it back on is going to be a bear. I don't know if I can do that. I might be able to solder it on. But I guess first question is, how much are these cells? It's $3.99 for a new one. $4. I have a laptop battery. I wonder if that is... Okay, so it just so happens I had an old laptop battery that I disassembled. And, looks close enough. I don't know what its milliamp hour rating is, but it reads 3.7 volts. Looks like it'll fit right in. Can't find a data sheet on this one. But, hey, what do you expect? It's free. Well, I'd call that a success. So here's our bad cell. Here's our replacement cell. So that's going to need to go on there like that. Smell the cancer. Alright. Moment of proof in the pudding. Hey, look at that. Booyah. Let's get this thing back together. Okay, so there you have it. That just sounds terrible. Ugh. That's not gonna last too long. This on the other hand will be just fine. So yeah, the reason our battery was no bueno was it had a bad cell. It does appear that the balancing and charging circuit for this is working now, now that it has a good cell in there. So my brother now has 2 drills, 2 batteries. Alright, really just 1 drill and 2 batteries. This is junk. For nothing more than $40 on that secondhand store, or that return store, the auction house. And yeah, I guess, 2 hours of my time tinkering around in here, plus that bit set I had to go buy. But anyway, it was fun little adventure. I'm surprised that actually worked. The soldering, we'll see if that holds up long term. But given that my brother isn't as crazy as I am, I'm sure it'll last him just long enough and just fine for what he's going to use it for around the house. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate you coming along on this little whirlwind tour as we kind of going on a little fixing spree to